Hey everyone, this is Evergreen. Tokenized real world assets are booming, but the contracts behind them are frozen while the law keeps changing. Evergreen is an autonomous AI steward, the warden, that keeps those assets legally alive on Casper, with every action sealed on chain. When you tokenize a building or a fund, the contract is written once, but KYC rules, lockups, and jurisdictions never stop changing. Today, staying compliant means lawyers and developers redeploying and migrating every holder. It's manual, expensive, and risky, and one bad change has no clean undo. Evergreen solves this with the Warden, an autonomous agent that perceives a regulatory change, reasons about it with Claude, and acts on chain. It proposes the fix, pays an independent AI auditor to verify it, waits for the human approval, then upgrades the live contract and rolls back if anything goes wrong. A live loop that maintains the asset over time. But why Casper? Because this is only clean on Casper. Its additive versioning lets the warden upgrade a live contract in place, the same address with balance preserved, and disable a bad version in a single transaction. An AI operating an evolvable, reversible contract isn't possible this cleanly anywhere else. That's our mode. And the agent pays its own way. It buys regulatory data and audit using X402 micropayments with real on-chain settlement and sponsored gas. Meanwhile, the assets rent flows on-chain and shareholders claim it directly. That's why Evergreen spans all three tracks at once: agent AI, DeFi, and real-world assets. Everything here is real. Everything is deployed and running on Casper testnet. Every step is a real transaction. The full life cycle is proven on chain. The entire agent can be hosted with a single Docker Compose command, and the investor claims their rent by signing with their own wallet. Evergreen, real world assets kept alive by an AI, sealed on Casper. Thank you.
Let's start with the Evergreens demo. This is a tokenized real world asset on Casper, a Frankfurt office building with 3000 shares, a German compliance, and 180-day lockup. An AI agent called the Warden keeps it compliant. Watch. Let's say German changes the rule. The Warden buys the regulation, that's a real X402 micropayment for you. Then Claude reasons about it and decides to upgrade it. It records the proposal on chain, pays an independent AI auditor to check it. Auditor passes it, and now, once auditor passes it, it approves and upgrades the live contract in place, adding a new compliance version while every shareholder's balance is preserved. Here it is. We were on version 1 and now we have jumped to version 10. Now everything is live. The same address but new compliance. Balances are all intact. Every step you just saw is a real transaction and you can check it from here. When I click on it, it redirects us to actual transaction that happens on Casper testnet. Now I'll give you the proof that the agent actually reasons it. Now let's click on minor disclosure of word clarification. A cosmetic rule change. The warden reasons it like it needs no contract change and does nothing. It's thinking, not replaying a script. As you can see, there is no contract change. Now, if there is a bad compliance proposal, let's say a real rule but a flawed fix, the warden proposes it and the independent auditor blocks it before it ships. The vault remains untouched. As you can see, the auditor rejected it. Now, let's say a faulty compliance version is pushed to production. What happens then? If ever a bad version lands in production, the warden reverts it. The reversibility is the only thing that can be cleanly possible on Casper. And once it completes, you'll see the version 10 will be rolled back to the version 1 again with just one click. Here it is. And this reversibility is only possible on Casper. This is the live contract package as you can see, and these are all the previous transaction happened. Now, beyond AI agent, here's the real shareholder. A certain investor owns 500 shares of this AI maintained asset, and has rent that has occurred on chain. What they'll do is they'll just connect their Casper wallet here. As you can see, I've connected my Casper wallet. They'll click this like claim the rent, and they will confirm the transaction. And once the transaction is confirmed, they received that rent into their Casper wallet immediately. As you can see, rent claimed and paid out on chain. Here is the transaction detail, as you can see on the testnet. The investor claims that rent simply by signing in with a Casper wallet. This is a real on-chain payout sent directly to their wallet. Now lastly, I would say just that an autonomous AI keeping a real world asset compliant, and every action it takes is sealed, verifiable and executed on Casper.